I know I look very, very different to you right now, which, ooh. Guys, I'm going through a fucking change, all right? I'm going through a change in my life, and it's hot in this car. My car is disgusting. It is so filthy. I can't go to a car wash. My car is disgusting. It's making my Virgo ass just... So right now I'm going to go grab myself an iced coffee or maybe like a frappuccino. That sounds delicious. I just really want to get something because I haven't been out in forever, and I just feel like doing a video here with you guys, and I was gonna do a Q&A, and I posted on my Instagram asking you guys to ask me questions, and so we're gonna do that today. We're gonna do like an in the car Q&A. Focus. Okay, hi. Starbucks is closed. I get it. Like, it was stupid of me to even assume that Starbucks was gonna be open. Like, honestly, does the world really fucking revolve around me? Well, anyway, let's just get into this Q&A. You guys might be wondering, Stephanie, do you look different? No, you're just colorblind. Question time. I'm just gonna roll through these questions, and whichever ones I feel comfortable answering, which are probably all of these because I don't really care, then I will. Okay. First question, how do you feel about your sexuality before the 90 days? I kind of feel the same about it. I don't feel like it defines me. I don't want it to be like this big defining factor of who I am as a person. It's not like all of a sudden my entire YouTube channel and persona and everything I do is going to be based around me being bisexual. If anything, I do feel like a little bit more strong with like my sexuality because I've had to be, especially since there's been so much hate and so many people coming at me saying that I'm not actually bisexual or calling me a fake lesbian. So I've had to really just do some soul searching during these past couple months and really just understand who I am and know that, yeah, this is me. I love differently than others. It has been a journey to come to this conclusion, and that is that I am perhaps asexual, and I don't know if that's a forever thing or if that's a right now thing because of the medication that I'm on. I just recently came off of sex suppression hormones because I was unable to get my period due to bleeding problems the past few years, and I am kind of categorically in menopause, so I'm not entirely sure if my asexuality is due to my illness and my medication or simply because I am asexual. But I am romantically interested in men and women. That's the tea, I guess. Next question is, when do you anticipate finishing your documentary? So I was gonna do follow-up interviews with all of the patients this summer. I even set aside like $20,000 for traveling and hiring camera crew to help me out. But that's probably not gonna happen now with COVID-19. So I think I'm either gonna have to do follow-ups through FaceTime with all of the patients that I interviewed, or I'll just have to make it shorter. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Next question is from Rosie. How much does it hurt to constantly be asked if you're actually bisexual? I feel your pain, girl. I feel like this is something that a lot of bisexual women deal with. I mean, a lot of bisexual people are stigmatized because, first of all, they're told like, oh, make up your mind, why can't you pick one or the other? Another thing that I also find is like there's a lot of stereotypes about like the types of people that bisexuals are. So bisexual people are always considered to be very, very promiscuous, and while I will say like, yeah, a few are very sexually free, but I don't fit into that classification at all. Like, I'm extremely reserved when it comes to, you know, who gets to touch my body. It's my choice, it's my life. Like, if you don't believe it, that's great. I'm sure it doesn't affect anybody's life. Kitty Cat, please share your makeup tips. I need some motivation during this quarantine. Makeup, less is better, always. Whenever I do like a full face of makeup, I don't like it anymore. I feel like it's too much. It's too much cakiness. So these days, I really just like to go with simple. Plus, if you do a more simple makeup routine, it takes less time. It's more manageable to do on a semi-regular basis. So I go with like a sheer foundation, some mascara, you get a really good durable eyeliner, and then some gloss a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of blush, boom, you're ready to go. Chemo say ho 21, do you pee in the shower? No, that's disgusting. I have a few times though. Next is from David Bass 92. Why did your mom move y'all over here from the Czech Republic? So I was born in the United States, but when I was about a year old, my parents were having some issues financially and in their marriage. I know, TMI. So my mom moved me and her to the Czech Republic where I grew up. And I was there till about 7, 8 years old. So like Czech was my first language. I started off in school in Czech Republic and I was kind of ripped away from that and brought back to the United States, which I hated because I didn't speak English and I really wasn't like Americanized at that point. Now I'm very Americanized, so it's weird. Now I go back to Czech Republic like every year to see my friends and family and they're just like, ah, Americanko, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm fucking American as fuck. Arleny, you are super hot, makes me sense that you're crazy. Did you come out to your family before the show? No, I mean, I had put out a video about my bisexuality like several years ago, but it just kind of like flew under the radar. My family doesn't watch my YouTube channel. It's like, to them, my channel is just like, oh, Stephanie's crazy. She does make weird videos. We don't care. But yeah, I mean, there were moments even throughout the years where I would be like drunk with my mom and I'd be like, Mom, like I'm done with men. Like I'm gonna start dating women. And she would be like, Stephanie, stop being crazy. And I'd be like, okay. Next is from Applejacks Jackie. I think you're gorgeous. What shampoo do you use? P.S. We should be together too. Thank you. I've been using Shimmering Lights shampoo to try and tone this fucking mess on my head. Next is Steph Corby. What brand of powder and foundation do you use? I use Clinique. I-80 Fiance. Did you lie about being bisexual to get on TV like everyone is saying you did? That is so fucking stupid. Honestly, like, okay, theoretically speaking, if I would have to lie about being bisexual to be on TV, that's crazy. That's such a big lie too. Like how can you fucking lie about that, right? What about all of my friends? Like my friends know that I'm bisexual, like they've known for years, and I've made posts on even like my Patreon. Like I have made tweets about being bisexual, and I did do a video about being bisexual like a few years ago. It's not like something I just like randomly pulled out of my ass because I wanted to be on 90 Day Fiance. Like no, I was in a relationship with a girl online and I wanted to go meet her to see if we could be something more serious, and that qualifies you for before the 90 days. So it's not like I didn't make anything up. Next is from Playa Jazz. Would you ever consider dating outside of your race? I've dated people from all backgrounds. I've mostly dated Asian, white, and I did go on a couple dates with an African American man. I really don't care about race, appearance, weight, age, height. I'm not physically attracted to people. I'm emotionally attracted and like intellectually attracted to people. Next question is from C-Con. Why go on national TV to say still hide you're gay and your mom was gonna see the show? I'm not gay, I'm bisexual. I thought it would be a fun idea. I knew that I would have to come out to my mom at some point or another, so I knew it was inevitable. I knew it was coming, and I don't know, I just felt like going out with the bang, so I did. And I actually did end up telling my mom before the show aired. So yeah, I would not have my mom find out that I'm bisexual on television. That would be wrong. Cute Inva, if you could describe yourself as an animal, which one would it be? A donkey. MsDD Drogba, do you speak your motherland language? Ano, ja mluvím česky. Yes, I do. I speak Czech. Next is, why are you a whore in real life but pretend to be a virgin on TV? So that's been like a major misconception about me my entire life, even in high school. Like I used to get bullied about it. I have not had sex with a lot of people, and I am super, super reserved as far as like people touching me and me touching them. I am a victim of rape many years ago, and so I have some trauma when it comes to physical touch. And when you kind of compound that with the fact that I'm on basically like chemotherapy drugs, it can be hard to let yourself be vulnerable that way. And that's like such a shocking thing to people because I sell my nudes online. But the thing is, like, when I sell my nudes online, like, I literally just, I'm by myself. Like, I'm in my room with a camera, like I'm able to edit the photos, I have control, and I'm able to, you know, just do it on my own terms. I feel that in order to be completely sexually vulnerable with somebody, I need to just feel 100% comfortable and 100% trust that person. And I don't get to that level with a lot of people. And perhaps I should try harder. I don't know. I don't know what my deal is, honestly. Like, I'm all sorts of fucked up in the head, I guess. But I will say that it is something that I am working through. I am actually currently seeing a sex therapist about my issues with sex, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it because it has destroyed a lot of my relationships. Cerebral, have you ever had to get a bone marrow aspiration due to aplastic anemia? So I have to get a bone marrow aspiration and biopsy done every single year in order to check for bone marrow cellularity and to also see if I am forming any kind of like cancer in my bone marrow, since we are at an increased risk for developing myelodysplastic syndrome as well as acute myeloid leukemia. So that's like something that the doctors always look out for. I've had, I guess, a total of like 8 bone marrow aspirations and biopsies, and they're awful. Emily, how do I wipe from front to back? Hot mess. What do you think is your best worst quality when you're in a relationship? I'm super loyal. I will never cheat, and that is a quality I look for in others as well. And the last question is, why does Big Ed want to fight you? Does he? I literally have never heard that before. That's kind of fucked up. I feel like I would win though, because I am like 2 inches taller than he is. So yeah, Big Ed, you want to square up? Maybe he wants to fight me because of what went down at the tell-all. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today's Q&A. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me in my car. This was really fun. It was actually so nice to get out of the house, even though I didn't get Starbucks. But you know, honestly, it probably wasn't the safest idea anyway. But I did bring my mask with me, and I do have my hand sanitizer, which is almost empty. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.